So let me ask you this. If I told you there's a corner of the business world where regular people are buying cash flowing businesses for the price of a used car and flipping them for life changing money, think about that for a second. Tiny deals, big outcomes. That's what's happening right now with micro acquisitions, and it's exploding. Hi, I'm John Stoddard from DealFlowSystem.net. I've helped buyers close 33 million in deals and raise 50 million in funding. If you're working full time and want to buy a business without wasting years on junk deals, this video is for you. All right, part one, why small is the new big? Well, work went remote. COVID did that for us. Software got really cheap, and now you can build software applications on a dime with Replit. And capital that used to be locked up in private equity funds is now available to anyone with a laptop and a plan. That's what I call this great unbundling. And here's the result. You don't need to buy a $20 million company to change your life. You can buy a $200K content site or a $150K SaaS app, run it from your kitchen, and grow it into something real. So let me pause there right now. What would you do with that? I mean, if you had a business kicking out an extra 5K, 10K, even 15K a month, would you keep it? Or would you flip it and roll it into a bigger deal? Part two, the perfect storm driving this. A few things collided here. Again, tech got cheap, so you can set up payments, analytics, email in a weekend. And then everyone wants multiple income streams. I think the coaching guru said that. Nobody's relying on just one paycheck anymore. And buyers are stacking small, reliable cash flows instead of swinging for one giant home run, swinging for the fences. And here's the kicker to this. Small deals close faster, pencil faster, and compound faster. So let me repeat that. Faster to close, faster to pencil, faster to compound. That's why you're seeing this surge. Part three. So who's buying these deals? Well, you've got three main groups right now. That's W-2 pros who want freedom and more cash flow. You've got entrepreneurs who already own one business and now want to bolt on three more. And you got corporates that want to buy tech or audience quickly without a big, messy merger. So let me ask you, where do you guys fit in for this one? Are you an operator, portfolio builder, or strategic? Write that down because it's going to matter. Part four, proof the surge is real. Let's ground this into numbers. On Flippa, keyword searches tell a big story. And Shopify was searched over 65,000 times in a last year. YouTube, nearly 36,000 times. App, AI, affiliate, travel, all in the 25 to 27K range. And the trending searches, they're not random. In just the last 3 months, trademarks came up, searches shot up 664%. Health and beauty shot up 626%. Resume builders up 381%. People aren't just browsing restaurants and gyms anymore. They're chasing these little niche digital first businesses with leverage. Acquire.com reports the same thing. Micro SaaS apps, AI tools, newsletter, productized services. And deals under 5 million are the fastest moving segment on the platform. So pause here for a second. Would you buy a resume builder on a SaaS that's trending 380%? Or maybe a health beauty e-com play that's suddenly hot? Part five, Michael Baraslawski's journey. This is a case study. I interviewed Michael a couple years ago, 2004. He bought a little blackjack site for $120. It made a couple $100 a month from AdSense. A year later, an affiliate company emailed, "Do you want to sell?" He shrugged, said, make me an offer. And they offered him $2,500. That's a 20x flip, launched his career. Over the next 16 years, he did 300 deals, from $100 flips to 700K businesses, now with investor partners. His secret? Micro acquisitions gave him reps. He started small and started moving up. Instead of tying up cash in one giant deal, he stacked dozens of smaller plays, learn the patterns, and build conviction. And now today, he's running funds targeting 50% annual returns by buying mid six-figure businesses and improving them for 12 to 24 months and then selling, flipping them. That's his discipline. So let me repeat that. 120 website flipped to 2,500, which led to a 700K plus in acquisitions. Start small, build your skills, get your reps in, and then scale up. Part 6, why buyers are flocking. So think about this. 62% of Flippa deals are cross-border, international. Buyers and talent are global. And there's $98 billion of dry powder waiting. The issue isn't money, it's execution. Micro deals are way less intimidating than taking on a $5 million SBA loan. Buffett buys wonderful businesses. Munger inverts to find failure. Dalio journals pain into progress. Micro acquisitions lets you practice those exact disciplines just at smaller stakes. Here's the kicker to that. These businesses are built by the creator economy, the one-person brands, the solo SaaS developers, the niche e-commerce founders. They build for 3 to 5 years, then sell for 2 to 4x. So, would you rather be the one selling or the one buying at 2 to 4x and holding the cash forever? Part 7, what the data tells us about demand. When you connect the dots on Flippa, like app and AI and affiliate, they dominate search intent. On Acquire, the SaaS under 500K ARR get listed and sold really fast. Buyers on both platforms want repeatable revenue. They want subscriptions, they want marketplaces, they want productized services. That's the signal. Not really sexy ideas, but repeatable revenue. So just pause for a second on this. Could you run a boring 200K SaaS that involves one tiny pain point if it paid you 8 to 10K a month? All right, part 8, the bottleneck. Now, less than 1% of buyers actually transact on these platforms like Acquire and Flippa. Not because there aren't deals, but because they miss timing, they can't agree on terms, and they don't know what they're looking for. Like, take you back to Mike. Michael figured this out early. He stopped searching for the perfect deal and instead built a process to quickly spot leverage. He built that in. Like if he bought a content site, he'd put more content to it, he'd put more SEO to it, monetize it. That's where most new buyers fail. They dabble. They don't commit to a profile. Jim Rome says it perfectly. Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishment. Part 9, how to play this wave. Build a buyer profile tonight. Do it right now. Pick 2 niches that you have some experience in. 1, a monetization model. 1, deal size. And go where the buyers are. They're like Flippa, Acquire. And off-market outreach. You can do that on LinkedIn or Built With. Run your deals through Diligence Triad, tax returns, QuickBooks, bank statements. Flippa does a fantastic job. Once you're a member, you can open up and see all the traffic from Google and Shopify, all the dashboards. And always negotiate transition. That's where a lot of buyers lose. And keep this mindset. Small deals close fast. Small deals teach you faster. Small deals compound quicker. All right. Micro acquisitions are exploding because the world made room for them. The only question is, are you to grab one? Now, if you found this video useful, smash that subscribe button. If you're serious about buying your first business, head over to my site, dealflowsystem.net. That's where I'll show you how to find fun and close your first deal the smart way. I'm John Stoddard, and I will see you on the next one.